Good morning and welcome to another beautiful day here in spectacular Sri Lanka. We arrived in the beautiful mountainside town of Ella last night, having arrived on that spectacular train journey called the Blue Train Potamanki all the way from Nuwara. And in the last episode in our Ultimate Sri Lanka series, we travelled all the way up to Nuwara, up in the Sri Lankan highlands, highest city in the whole of Sri Lanka. We travelled all the way up there from the beautiful city of Kandy. So yeah, be sure to check out our magnificent drive up to Nuwara and also the epic train journey that we took yesterday to get to the beautiful highland town of Ella. Anyway, today we're going to be taking one of the most must-do things while we're here in Ella. Ella is absolutely a beautiful place, very, very well known as a hiking hotspot here in Sri Lanka. And today we're going to be going for a short hike up to the top of Little Adams Peak. Ella is already at quite high altitude, around about 1,000 meters above sea level. But yeah, today we're going to be doing the 30 to 45 minute walk up to the top of Little Adams Peak. That will take us up to 1,141 meters. And then up there and along the way, there'll be absolutely amazing, breathtaking views of the surrounding highlands of Sri Lanka and the beautiful hinterland up here in beautiful central part of Sri Lanka. So yeah, doing Little Adams Peak is very much a must-do thing here while in Ella. The other major attraction is visiting the famous Nine Arches Bridge as well. So I'll cover that in a separate video in this Sri Lanka travel series. But yeah, just a little bit of information about the Little Adams Peak height itself. It's not an overly difficult sort of climb. Yeah, allow yourself around 45 minutes each way. You should be able to do it fairly comfortably. The path condition is generally pretty good. So yeah, you probably need only a fairly standard moderate level of fitness. But yeah, still come prepared. Even at this altitude, it can still be quite warm up here. So yeah, definitely bring sun protection and plenty of water. But yeah, apart from that, it's a pretty reasonable climb. A lot of people do come up here especially for sunset. Absolutely amazing sunset views. Fortunately, there's no entry fee involved in visiting or climbing Little Adams Peak, so that's really good, so you can leave your money behind. However, there is a few trail side vendors who provide drinks and snacks as well. So yeah, do bring a few Sri Lankan rupees if you want to get an ice cream or something along the way. So that's really good to know. In terms of the location of the beginning of Little Adams Peak, the great thing about it is that you don't need to travel far from the centre of Ella Township. It's only about 1.5 kilometres away actually, so for most people it's well and truly in walking distance of most places in Ella, although you can just also get a tuk-tuk. It's only going to cost you a couple hundred Sri Lankan rupees. So yeah, that's a little bit about the information about this very, very must-do hike, one of the best short little hikes you can do here in Sri Lanka. So what better time now to just sit back, relax, enjoy those lovely views on this lovely day here in Sri Lanka, and yeah, really hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much for watching today's hiking video as we're taking a bit of a hike up to the top of Little Adams Peak here in the beautiful town of Ella here in the highlands of Sri Lanka. Really enjoyed this nice little hike this morning. Certainly wasn't overly demanding, wasn't overly time consuming, but the views it provided were absolutely breathtaking. So absolutely one must do things here in Ella, and definitely one of the must do things in Sri Lanka overall in my opinion. So yeah, if you have enjoyed this little hiking video at Little Adams Peak, be sure to stay tuned for the rest of the videos in this series. In the next video we're going to be visiting the famous Nine Arches Bridge, which is another major attraction here near to Ella. Very famous bridge, and when the train travels over it, it's really cool place. So yeah, don't forget to like, leave a comment, and of course subscribe and hit that bell button so you won't miss any of that or anything else in this Sri Lanka travel series. Also my usual flight reviews and walking tours, driving tours, all that sort of stuff as well. Be sure to subscribe so you won't miss any of that. In the meantime, I'll also put links to my socials in the description below, my dedicated Instagram page, so you can keep up with where I am in every day in the real world, and also I'll put a link to my dedicated Discord server for fans in the community of the channel to talk all things aviation and travel. Also put a link to my website aussiejetsetter.com.au where you can visit all the latest flight reviews, industry news, destination guides, frequent flyer hacks and more. But until the next one, thank you very much for watching today's walk up Little Adams Peak, and until the next one, safe travels wherever that might take you.